Hello again. Welcome to our fourth Take 5 talk based on the letters that spell the word faith. The letter we would like you to consider is the letter T. And funnily enough, we are asking you to take just 5 minutes to consider the subject of time. Bing Crosby, many years ago, sang a very famous song that went something like this. We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere. Isn't it just a crime? We'd like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time. There was a very famous phrase often goes around. The man who made time made plenty of it. Well, actually, there's a bit of an inaccuracy there. The person who made time was God. In Genesis 1, verses 4 to 5, it says, And God saw that it was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. Together these made up one day.
Ecclesiastes states there's a time for everything and a season for every activity under heaven. When we are born, our time is recorded and put on the little hospital bracelets. And also when we die, it has to be recorded. Our lives are constantly led by time. Time to get up, time to go to bed, have meals, get off to work, school, meetings, appointments. Everyday life just needs time. How many clocks do you have in your house? Maybe like us, nearly one in each room. You probably wear a watch, like me. Time is maybe on your phone and even in some gardens. TV tells us regularly what time it is. Time is precious. We can't waste it. Won't it be amazing when time is no more? In heaven there's no night, just constantly in God's presence, worshipping and singing together. Psalm 31, 14 and 15 says, I trust in you, O Lord. You are my God. My times are in your hands.
Often it is said, I don't have time these days. Too many things get in the way. And sadly, prayer is always an afterthought, if at all. Recently in my chaplaincy visits, sadly, I've heard this phrase as well. I hope I'm not too late to change. In Joshua 10, verses 12 to 14, we read a very exciting account where actually God made time stand still. So he can actually control time if we're willing to pray. Let me read these words for you. On the day the Lord gave the Israelites victory over the Amorites, Joshua prayed to the Lord in front of all the people of Israel, and he said, Let the sun stand still over Gibeon and the moon over the valley of Ajalon. So the sun and the moon stood still until the Israelites had defeated their enemies. In this event, not recorded in the book of Judges, the sun stopped in the middle of the sky and it did not set as on a normal day. The Lord fought for Israel that day. Never before or since has there been a day like that one when the Lord answered such a request from a human being. Such was that prayer. Joshua just immediately fired this prayer off to God. He was in such a pickle. Such was the faith of the man. Just that quick 5-minute prayer, whoosh, and God heard it and answered it. Just a little time, a quick prayer. It doesn't take long to say, God, I need you. I really need you. It is so important just to take a little time to prayer. They don't have to be big, long-winded ones. Take 5 minutes out, guys, and pray. It really does work. Kathy and I have proved it so many times. There are two old hymns Kathleen quoted from the Psalms, which are in one of them, that you don't often hear these times, that I like to close this little reflection with. One is this: take time to be holy, speak oft with thy Lord. Google them if you want to, that's one of them. And the other one is, my times are in thy hands. My Lord, I wish them there. Thank you for listening.